Hello everybody, my name is Lorraine and I'm from Canada. I have a verbling class for you today at the pre-intermediate level. This is a vocabulary class called Illness and Health, and in this class we're going to be looking at vocabulary for talking about how you feel. Whether you feel sick, what kinds of remedies to use if you're not feeling well, simple ones of course. There are certain things you should always go to the doctor for. But in this case, it's things like I'm sneezing or I'm coughing, that kind of thing. So I'm waiting for people to join us here in the classroom and we can get started with the lesson. So if you're interested in working on your vocabulary, adding more words, more English words to your vocabulary, this class will teach you about words that have to do with illness and health. So, like I said, we're waiting for people to join us here in the class and we can get started with the lesson. Don't be shy, come on in. There are many people who have reservations for this class. Please come on in. And shortly, because there are some spaces left in the class, if you are just joining us, looking in on the lesson, and you have some credits available, you can come on in and join me here in the classroom. So I'm just waiting for people, and once they're here, we can get started talking about our topic today, which is illness and health. So we're going to look at lots of vocabulary and talk about how we feel. And we have Adela with us. Hi, how are you doing today, Adela? And Adela is almost with us. She's still waiting, I think. Once she gets her program loaded, she'll say hello to us. So we're waiting for her. There she is. How are you doing today, Adela?
Fine, thanks. Today a relaxed day.
A relaxing day, nice. Is the weather good where you are?
Hot, very hot.
Oh, hot.
Yes, it's fall, but today I think about 32 degrees.
Oh, wow. Is that normal for fall, or is this warmer than normal?
No, today and yesterday too is a wind west. It's a west wind, very dry.
Wind, yes, a west wind.
Sorry, wind, and it's very, very dry. The temperature are very, very higher. It's higher.
Hot. Interesting. Okay. And we have Danielle with us. Hi. Nice to see you again.
Hi, teacher. Good morning. Oh, good morning for you.
It's good morning for me, yes.
Yes.
Absolutely. I'm glad you're with us. And Ange, hi. Nice to see you again.
Hi, everybody, and hi, teacher.
Okay. All right, let's get started with our material. Maybe other people will join us, and that's fine, but I'm going to share my screen with you. Please click on my icon at the bottom of the page to keep this screen as your main screen. And I have posted the worksheet. Whoop. Why didn't it go? I've posted it in Verbling chat, and I just tried to do it in Google Chat. There it is. Now I have it there twice. Okay. All right, so illness and health. I hope everybody is feeling very healthy today. But we have some different kinds of illnesses on the left-hand side of the page. They're very common, and we usually take care of them at home. We don't necessarily need to go to the hospital for these things. So, Danielle, the first one, the flu.
The flu.
The flu.
Mm,
How do we get the flu? Any ideas?
yes,
Take a look at
in the winter.
the winter. We do get the flu in the winter,
Yes.
but we don't have the winter as an option here. So what is the
Okay.
best option?
Change in the weather.
A change in the weather. But influenza, which is what flu means, let me write that in Google Chat.
Influenza is the same than flu, no?
Yes, influenza. The flu is just a short way to say influenza.
Okay.
Okay, and this is caused. Does anybody know how the flu is caused? Besides change in the weather, that just triggers it. But there's something else that makes the flu. We are susceptible in changes in weather. Any ideas? Adela, what do you think?
I think it's for a virus.
Yes, it's a virus. Exactly right, a virus. I have heard many people, non-English speakers, who pronounce this word virus. Maybe that is the Spanish pronunciation? Virus?
Virus.
Sí.
Okay. And in English, we use
Virus.
a long I for the I, so it's a virus. Virus. Okay. Anch, number 2.
An allergy.
Yes, read it, please. What is it?
Hay fever.
Yes, hay fever. It's an allergy. Okay. And everybody knows about what an allergy is. An allergy to hay fever. What are the symptoms? Anybody? What kind of
Cough.
symptoms?
To
Coughing.
sneeze, no?
Yeah, sneezing. Not so much coughing, but sneezing, itchy, watery eyes, and you just feel terrible.
I have one in
Yes?
in the beginning of the winter. Yes.
In the beginning of the winter. Wow.
Yes. From
Maybe.
December to February.
Oh my goodness. In Canada, it is more in the spring
Yes.
when the trees and grass are shedding pollen. Their pollen. And
I have
then,
a pollen, but the germination is in winter.
oh, okay, okay. Well, here nothing
Cypress.
grows in winter, so it's okay.
Cypress. The tree.
A cypress?
Cypress. Yes.
Ah, interesting. Okay.
Arizonicas.
All right.
Called Arizonicas.
Arizonicus.
Yes.
Hmm.
Cupressus, no?
Yes.
Okay. Adela, the next one, number 3.
Food poisoning is be bacteria-induced food.
Mm-hmm. And you feel pretty bad when you have food poisoning. Okay, and Danielle, the next one?
A hangover. Too much alcohol.
Too much alcohol, a hangover. I haven't had a hangover for many, many years. I felt so bad when I had a hangover. I thought, I'm never doing this again.
I had all of my life at university.
Oh, yeah? Oh. And what about number 5?
Is the one left.
Yeah,
Excessive smoking.
but I want you to pronounce the word.
Bronchitis.
Yes, good. Bronchitis. The CH in this case sounds like K instead of ch. And bronchitis can be caused by excessive smoking, but there are other ways that you get bronchitis. Does anybody know what bronchitis is?
I'll in the pulmons, the chest.
Yeah, so all the bronchi that are attached to your lungs, they get infected or inflamed. And it can be, from breathing in many different things. Obviously, pulling smoke down into your lungs is not the greatest thing for your lungs. But some chemicals can have this effect. Like if you smell a strong smell like ammonia can cause it. Do you know the chemical ammonia?
Yes.
Bronco, ammonia. Yes, bronco for delayed. No, or no, is
It smells very, very strong.
Yes, I don't know what it does. I just know when I was a child, I breathed in some ammonia that my mother was using. I don't know what she was doing, something, maybe dyeing her hair or something.
To
Way back when.
grass.
It was awful. I got this big snootful of ammonia smell, and I had bronchitis for a couple of weeks. It was awful. Okay, so we have some symptoms in the next column. I want you to read the symptom and then match them to the medical problem that's above. Okay, so the first one, number 1, Daniel?
I keep coughing. Maybe the flu?
Yes, possibly the flu. I think there's more than one. What other?
More than one. High fever. High fever.
Not the hay fever. Hay
No.
fever mostly makes you sneeze more than cough. Maybe your hay fever makes you cough. I don't know. But typically, hay fever makes you sneeze.
Bronchitis.
Yes, bronchitis. Those are the two. Flu and bronchitis. Okay. Anch, number 2.
Hay fever.
Okay, read the sentence first and then tell me the answer.
When I go outside, I can't stop sneezing.
Yes, hay fever is correct. Good. Adela, number 3.
I've got a headache. Can be flu and can be a high fever too, because but the flu.
Okay, the flu. There's one more that's a real big one for headache. Danielle should be able to tell us.
Hangover. Yes.
Okay.
Yes, in the morning. Yes.
And maybe
in the
hay
morning,
fever.
in the afternoon, in the evening.
Okay.
Una resaca.
Yes.
Daniel, number 4.
I feel awful. Okay, I feel awful. Hanover and the flu. 1 and 4.
1 and 4. I don't know. When I get food poisoning, I feel awful. I have a feeling I feel awful
I
is
think
for
I
all
feel
of them.
awful. Yes, from
all of them.
yes.
Whenever you get any kind of illness, you feel awful. You don't feel normal. And you want to stop feeling this way because it feels terrible. Okay, and number 5.
I've got a sore throat. The flu.
Yeah, the flu I think is the main one for that. Adela, number 6.
I think number 2, high fever.
Okay. Is it possible with the flu as well, maybe?
Yes, yes, maybe. It's
I
a
think so.
symptom.
Yeah, 1 and 2. Danielle, number 7.
I got the flu.
Yeah. Anything
Uh,
else?
maybe food poisoning, but
Yeah,
I don't
possibly,
know.
eh? And maybe bronchitis too, I'm not sure.
Mhm.
Whoops. Oh, we've only got the flu there. I feel tired. Number 1, the flu. Do you think anything else, Ange, besides the flu for feeling tired?
Food poisoning.
Maybe, eh? I don't know if I've got any more down. Number 4, a hangover. Okay. Food poisoning. I think you feel tired with food poisoning too, and certainly with a hangover. Adela, the last one.
I feel sick, a hangover, and the flu too. I think is a hangover is possible for me.
Yes,
I don't know.
hangover is possible, the flu is possible, and food poisoning makes you feel very sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, and number 3 was the main one for this. I feel
It's
sick.
yes, the best
This
option.
is a medicine class.
Okay, and normally when we say I feel sick, it usually means I want to throw up. Everybody understands throwing up? When you
Yes, no,
empty
yes.
the contents of your stomach.
Over the carpet.
In the
Hopefully
car.
not. Oh, yuck. Okay.
When you sail is normal, no? For example,
I'm sorry, repeat?
in a cruise, to
In a
sick,
boat.
no?
Yeah,
In a boat.
we call that seasickness. You feel
Yes.
seasick.
Before Hanover.
Before and after. Okay. Yes, they say make sure you do it over the railing of the ship. It's the time-honored thing of feeding the fish. I sometimes go scuba diving, and I sometimes get sick. It's awful. Okay, so we have some remedies here. And again, thinking about those medical conditions, this is where it's good to have the worksheet downloaded. We're going to look at what remedy we would have for which of the illnesses. So let's start with Adela, number 1.
Eat soup and drink water, I think, for the flu. You
Yeah, I
have a high temperature and you need drink a lot, no? To have
Yeah.
liquids.
That's right, yeah. So when you have a temperature, you are sweating your water away, so you need to drink lots of fluid. Ange, number 2.
Get plenty of rest. The flu.
Mm-hmm. Oh, eat soup and drink water for hangover too. Okay. Oh, and food poisoning. Okay. Wow.
Eat soup? I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that either.
Like
Caviar, no?
This is what the worksheet key says are the correct answers. So there you go. I'm not sure either. Maybe hangover, but food poisoning, I don't think I want to eat anything.
And Hanover
maybe who write it never had a hangover.
Maybe.
Yeah.
You don't want to eat soup when you have a hangover?
I can't eat anything.
Anything.
Or in a
Okay.
beer, no? A beer, people
Yes.
say a little
Drink,
alcohol.
no, it's to eat.
Okay, so
I can't
Ange
drink.
said
I cannot eat.
you can't drink and you can't eat. Ange says we get plenty of rest when we have the flu. Anything else, do you figure, besides flu? You need to get plenty of rest.
Food poisoning.
Yeah,
And hangover.
probably the same ones, right? Okay, maybe, no, that's it. So stop smoking, bronchitis. Okay. And that's probably the only one. Stopping smoking is good just for your overall health anyway. Danielle, what about number 4?
Take some cough medicine, flu, bronchitis.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you really want to stop the coughing. And maybe the flu, if you're coughing with the flu. If you aren't coughing with the flu, obviously you won't take the cough medicine. And what about number 5?
I think it cannot be used to treat any of above problems.
Really? Take an aspirin?
Yes,
Okay, why?
because I think it is the analgesic that may cause uh, GI gastrointestinal bleeding. I think it's
Ye-
not the same way.
Yeah, that's true, although they have coated aspirins that are not so bad. But what do we take aspirins for? What do we usually try to cure when we take an aspirin?
When to when we have pain,
Yes, it's
chest
for
pain.
pain.
Yes,
So sometimes it's worth the risk of intestinal bleeding to get rid of the pain, as I'm sure people with hangovers would let you know. So taking an aspirin is a reasonable remedy for hangover. Anything else? Because there's another thing that aspirin is good at besides pain. Does anybody know what else it is?
The flu to decrease the temperature, the
Yes,
fever.
that's right. It takes down the fever, and it's also an anti-inflammatory. So taking aspirins for flu and hangovers especially, it's good. All right, Adela, number 6.
Use a decongestant is for high fever.
Not for fever.
No?
Decongestant means that your lungs are congested. They're full of liquid.
It's a bronchial,
Yeah,
expander, bronchitis.
that's right. Yeah.
I think
And
to the nose because
yeah,
they are same to the nose.
hay fever as well. So I would use it for bronchitis, and I would use it for hay fever. Actually, the hay fever, I don't know, it isn't a decongestant you need so much as an antihistamine.
Yes,
Antihistamine.
antihistaminic. Yes.
No, that's not how. I'm trying to spell it. Antihistamine. So the key said hay fever, and I think also bronchitis. No, they don't have it there. And take some antibiotics. This is not useful for any of the conditions above. Why not?
Because you need an infection or virus or take antibiotics.
Yes, none of these things are usually caused by bacteria, except perhaps the food poisoning is caused by a bacteria, and antibiotics might help for that. But antibiotics are often given in Canada. I don't know about other places in the world, but doctors use them too much for things that they're not good at. They only fight bacteria, not viruses. So anything that is caused by a virus or by your body trying to get rid of poisons like alcohol, So antibiotics aren't going to help with those things. Are there any questions or comments? All right.
You can, you can say what is the word to say the when you use a lot of antibiotic, people have don't have effect. In
Yes,
Spanish, is resistance or it's
exactly the
resistant.
same
Is
thing in
it?
English.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. Okay.
yeah, exactly the
Thank you.
same thing. They're resistant. Mm-hmm. All right, so we're going to match the verbs on the left with the nouns on the right to make lifestyle phrases. So these are things about your lifestyle that maybe will help you keep healthy. So let's start with Danielle, number 1.
Go to the gym.
Yeah, go to the gym. Anch, number 2.
Eat a balanced diet.
Yeah, eat junk food every day. Okay, I would have said eat a balanced diet too. Oh, I see. Okay. Adela, number 3.
Have I don't know. Have sleep, drink. Have some exercise? No. Sorry. I don't because it's they no answer balanced diet. Have a balanced diet.
Yeah, you have a
Okay.
balanced diet because you
Yes.
eat junk food every day or you have a balanced diet.
Okay.
It's kind of, you can interchange those two. You could say have junk food every day. You shouldn't have junk food every day. And you should eat a balanced diet. So they are interchangeable. If you chose eat or have for either of those, it's correct. Danielle, number
Okay.
4.
Stop smoking.
Stop smoking. Anch? Number 5.
Do some exercise.
Yeah, do some exercise. Adela, number 6.
Go for a jog every morning.
Good. And Danielle?
Sleep 5 hours a night.
Okay, good.
Is
And
it bad?
Anch? Well, that's next. That's next. Anch, the last one.
Drink a lot of beer.
Okay. So now we're going to put H for healthy or U for unhealthy next to each lifestyle. So Adela, read the first one, the whole thing, and then tell me if it's healthy or unhealthy.
Go to the gym twice a week is a healthy lifestyle.
Okay, good. And Anch, number 2.
Eat junk food every day. Unhealthy.
Yeah, that's pretty unhealthy. And Danielle, number 3.
Is healthy.
Okay. Have a balanced diet. Remember to say the whole phrase. We're
Sorry.
practicing English.
Have a balanced diet.
Good. Adela, number 4.
Stop smoking is very, very healthy.
Okay, good. Anch?
Do some exercise. Healthy.
Good. And Danielle?
Go for a jog every morning. I don't know, eh? Healthy. Healthy.
Yeah, healthy. Do you
Okay.
go for a jog every morning?
No,
Okay.
I
And
go every afternoon
every afternoon. Okay. And
running before my child.
yes, they keep you running. You don't need to jog when you've got little ones. All right, Edge,
Um,
7.
Sleep 5 hours a night. Unhealthy.
Okay, how many hours do you think you should sleep a night?
At least 6 hours.
Okay, 6. Oh, I need a good 8 hours, and I don't often get it. So, but possibly 6, at least 6 to 8. 5 hours is not enough. Adela, the last one?
Drink a lot of beer is unhealthy, but drink a little beer,
Okay.
I think is healthy.
Okay, good. I agree. Yeah, unfortunately not for me because beer gives me a migraine headache. All alcohol gives me a migraine headache. It's terrible.
Um,
And I love wine and I love beer and it does not love me. Are there any questions about these or comments? Okay, so, yeah, okay. Leave it at that. So let's give advice now. We use the word should when we give advice. You should do this, you should do that. People don't like taking advice. It probably is.
Hello?
Lauren, eh, the sound has disappeared?
Yes.
Ah, okay.
We have to arrange.
Yes, we do.
Yes.
One isn't working.
Yes.
So there we go. All of a sudden, I couldn't hear anybody. Okay, so let me get back to my screen share here. All right, so Adela was going to give some advice to number 1. So read it and then offer your advice.
Okay, Joe works very hard. He's often very stressed. Joe should do some exercise or
Or what?
no, sorry, or go to the gym
Okay, or go to the gym.
or a new yoga class.
Okay, good. So he should do some exercise, either maybe jog, go to the gym, do yoga. All right, excellent.
Pilates or same. Mm.
I'm sorry, repeat?
No, Pilates,
Pilates, yeah.
Pilates. Okay.
It's not an English word, so it doesn't follow English rules, whatever they are. Hi, Aka Ken, welcome.
Yes, hello.
Welcome to the class.
Thank you.
We're just giving some advice to these people about what they should do to change their lifestyle to be healthier. So can you read number two person some advice?
Sorry, voice was cut.
I'm sorry, repeat.
Voice was cut. I couldn't listen to your
Oh,
voice.
okay. I wasn't clear. All right.
Now it's clear.
In this exercise, we are giving people advice.
Okay.
So I want you to read number two.
Okay.
And then give him advice using the modal verb should.
Okay. Patrick sits in front of the television all day. He has very little energy and is often ill. He should some exercise. How about walking?
Okay. All right. Everybody can benefit from exercise. And number three.
Jane smokes too much. She is always coughing. She should stop smoking.
Exactly. She should stop smoking. Good. Danielle, number four.
Andrew loves junk food. He eats burgers and pizza almost every day. He should stop eating junk food every day. She should have a balanced diet.
Okay. You should eat a balanced diet or have a balanced diet. Good. Okay, Adela, number five.
Sorry, Mario spends a lot of time indoors. Mario should go out or go hiking in the mountains or go out and walk 1 hour every day at least 1 hour every day.
Okay, that word is least. At least. Yes, good. Okay. Ken, number six.
Claire works very late. She only has 4 hours of sleep every night. She should stop working. Aria.
Yeah, quit your job there, Claire.
Yeah, she should shift to another job.
Okay. And get more sleep for sure.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, and Adela says that she could not do a nap, but have a nap. She should have a nap.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
To complete the hours.
Yeah, she should have a 4-hour nap. Oh, dear. Oh, we don't need to go through all those answers. You guys did good answers. All right, health expressions. So we have verbs in the sentences. They're phrasal verbs. And we want to understand what the phrasal verb means by choosing one of these meanings on the right. Okay. So let's start with Danielle, number one.
I got a cold last week and had to miss 4 days of work. Became ill with a cold.
Exactly. This is a very common expression in English. You'll hear people say this all the time. Oh, I caught the flu, or I caught a cold. Don't go outside without your coat. You'll catch cold. So that's what this means. You'll get sick with a cold. And number two.
The girl was ill, but then she got well. In good physical condition. Sorry, Become healthy again.
Yeah, became healthy again. She got well. Okay, Akaken number 3.
Number 3. My grandfather is in very good shape. He's even thinking about running a marathon. In a good physical condition.
Exactly. So this expression, in very good shape, meaning in good physical condition, also applies to things like cars. So if you want to buy a used car, you want a car that's in very good shape. If you read an ad for a car, it might say exactly that, blue sedan in really good shape. It means that the condition is good.
Okay, kind of refers to the condition, not the design of the car.
Right.
Okay, I got it.
Yeah. That's a different shape means a physical, like you were saying, the way it's made. But when you say in very good shape, in that phrase, always refers to the physical condition of the car, that it's not rusted, or when it's a person, they're healthy. And fit, usually very fit as well. When they're in good shape, it means they're physically fit and able to do a lot of different things. And we have the reverse. So Adela, read number 4.
My mother is out of shape. She cannot even walk for longer than 20 minutes in bad physical condition.
Okay. So, out of shape or bad shape. You'll hear those two expressions. I'm really out of shape or I'm in bad shape. Bad shape can refer to being ill or being damaged. So if you fell and broke your arm and broke your leg and broke your collarbone, then you would say, I'm in bad shape. Also, it can refer to your mental condition. If you suffer from depression or you're suffering from anxiety, you could also say, I'm in really bad shape. So it can mean many different things. But okay, Danielle, number 5.
You don't look well. I think you should go for a checkup. Visit the doctor for an examination.
Exactly. Go for a checkup. And again, the checkup can also refer to things like cars or motorcycles, that sort of thing. You want to get a checkup on your car before winter so that it will run well in the wintertime. Anch, number 6.
Carol is on diet. She wants to lose 10 kilos. Eating less food or special kinds of food.
Okay, yes. So that word you're tripping over, this is lose.
Lose.
Lose. She wants to lose 10 kilos. You'll also hear people say, I dropped 10 kilos. If they have been on a diet and they have lost weight, they'll say, I dropped 10 pounds, and usually tell you how long it took them to do it. I dropped 10 pounds in 6 weeks.
How many kilograms are a pound?
There are 2.2 pounds in a kilo.
Okay.
Are there
Almost the
any?
double.
Yeah. Are there any questions about these health expressions? Okay. So we'll just go to the conversation portion of the class where we'll just talk about illness. So I'm going to join the class so we're not just staring at the screen. There we go. All right. So, When was the last time you got ill, Danielle?
I usually have a backache in
Okay.
the lumbar zone.
Okay, so let's answer the question, okay? The question was when? When
When?
was the last time you got
Okay,
ill?
3 weeks ago.
What did you have?
I had a backache in
A
my
backache?
backache in the lumbar zone,
Okay, so in your lower back?
lower back. Yes,
Okay, you had a backache in your lower back.
yes,
What did you do for it? How did you make it better?
yes. I lift my children every day.
No. How did you make it better? Not how did you do it?
Okay. Uh, I spend time on the couch with
Okay,
a warm blanket in my back.
okay. So you rested
Yeah,
and put heat on your lower back.
yes.
Okay, and that made it feel better. Okay, good. So, Danielle, I want you to choose somebody in the class
Okay.
and ask them similar questions.
Okay, Adela.
Yes.
When was the last time you was ill?
You were ill.
You were ill.
The last winter, I think I had a sore throat. My throat hurt.
A sore throat.
Sore throat. My throat hurt is a problem
What did,
with the teacher about. Yes.
what did you do for fix it?
I'm I took honey and milk very hot with honey and propolis.
I think
Propulus? What's that?
it's to say
Propolis.
nothing. Don't
Is
talk.
that is that a from the bees?
Yes,
Yes.
Okay, I know what you mean now. All right.
propolis is a substance protect
Right.
and thymus, um, etc.
Okay.
Natural,
Yes.
natural
Natural
Understand.
remedies.
Okay.
remedies. Yes.
You are a very healthy woman.
No, but I don't have temperature. I don't have fever. It's only
Just a sore throat.
it's only ache. No,
Mhm.
but it's yes.
Okay. All right, Adela, then ask somebody else in the class about when they were last ill.
When was the last time you were ill?
Ill or
You
sick.
were
You could say ill or sick.
ill or sick is for Ange.
Uh, it was 3 months ago. I had food poisoning
Ooh.
after I ate fried insect.
What kind of insect?
It's like
Okay.
the I don't know that name.
Okay. All right. Continue, Adela.
And what was your way to become healthy? Sorry, the question is a very
Okay,
strange,
do you want to
no?
try to form the question again?
Yes.
It's a good thing
And
to try, what did you do?
what did you do for become healthy?
Or to get better. What did you do
To get
better?
To get better.
I was
What did
given
you
one
do to get better?
injection.
Oh, sorry.
Okay. I was given one injection of anti-emetic drug.
Repeat, please. I didn't quite catch it. Ange, can you repeat?
Yes, this word.
Okay, antiemetic drug. Did it make you throw up?
Yes. No, it stopped throw up.
To stop?
It stopped vomiting.
Okay, to stop.
Yes.
Okay. Continue, Adela. Anything else?
And what is this? The next question? Sorry.
I don't know. It's up to you. Do you have another question or you're done?
No, and it was very, very hard to be illness, to be ill.
Again, please.
You felt or awful, very awful.
Yes.
Okay.
I
Adela, you could ask, were you very sick? Were you very sick?
Um, okay. Were you very sick?
yes, I was. The most is uh I don't know how to say.
It was the worst illness you have ever had.
The worst is everything I just eat. Everything I just ate is come out.
Yeah,
Came
it was
out.
gone.
It's gone immediately.
Okay, so Anch, I think it's Aka Ken's turn. So ask Aka Ken about his illness.
Can I call you Ken?
Yes, sure.
When was the last time you were ill?
Uh, late last winter, I got sore throat,
Sore,
and my
sore
yes,
throat.
yes, and after that, my voice turned to be like Rod Stewart, almost of have
We
been
call
like
this laryngitis.
yeah, very husky voice, like Rod
Yeah.
Stewart,
And
for 1
laryngitis
week.
is too?
I don't know how to spell laryngitis.
I don't know.
Something like that.
Does that mean this husky voice?
Yes,
Oh, okay.
sometimes either your voice gets husky or sometimes it disappears altogether.
Mhm. Yeah, I had been suffered for almost 1 week.
Mm.
Yeah.
How could you? What did you do for
Mhm.
get better?
Yes, I drink a lot of green tea. I also gargled with
Gargle, yes.
by green tea because usually tea has the black tea as well. It has a good effect to smooth our throat. So I often drink and gargle by green tea.
Okay, so remember you're speaking in the past, so you'll
Yeah.
say, I drank.
I drank.
Yeah, drank green tea. Good. Okay.
Did
Anything
you
else, Ange?
did you go to meet doctor?
No, because I didn't get the fever, so I just I can say I treated me by myself.
I treated myself.
I treated myself. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Did you have anyone else in your family that have the same symptom?
Yeah, I think so, but not at the same period. So maybe I how can I say I was infected the germ or virus. Yeah, not by from my not my from my family members.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, good. So the other thing, yes, Danielle's right. He says this is a typical conversation among old people. So we're going to stop that now, because. But I wanted to get your opinions on something that's happening in the world right now, and that's with the Ebola. Is Ebola an issue in your country? Probably Adela. It might be an issue in your country.
Ebola is a problem in Spain.
Yeah.
Every day, every time in the TV and on the news have Ebola. Because today say it's possible to people has infected too.
Oh, really? Two more
It's
people in Spain?
they are one nurse is a possibility to people
Wow.
enough. I
So,
don't know, but is a problem.
yeah. Ken, do you hear much about it in Japan?
Yeah, it was reporting in Japan, but probably there's no patients of Ebola. But people moving around all over the world nowadays, so maybe there's no wonder some in the near future Ebola patients was found in Japan too. Was
Wow.
no will be found. Sorry, this is, yeah, will be found in Japan. Yeah, there's no
Okay.
wonder. Yeah.
Okay, Ansh, what about in your country? Do you hear about
Uh,
Ebola?
yes, but no one in my country is infected. I
Okay,
think it's still far from me. I'm still happy now.
okay. All right, Danielle,
Yes.
I'm looking at what you've been writing there. We have bigger problems than the Ebola. Okay, tell me about that.
I think the Ebola it's a huge problem in in African's country, mm, but in Spain it could be a problem, but not a big problem. We have a bigger problem as a corruption, political corruption, and this is a way to hide
I see. So
this problem.
everybody's talking about Ebola.
Yes,
Nobody's talking about the real
yes,
problems that
yes,
are
yes,
around.
yes.
Interesting.
It's my
Yeah,
point of view.
yeah. Yeah, well, I've been watching the Ebola story ever since it was just, one little line that they were, oh yeah, Ebola broke out in Africa. And I thought, oh yeah, that's going to be a story that grows as it spreads. Because I don't know, I think there's a lot of things that underlie this Ebola outbreak. And I think that in order to safeguard the world, I think that everybody has to concentrate on Africa, where it is, and stop it there. And you can only do that by bringing in the medical aid that's needed there. The countries are so destroyed from war, they have no infrastructure for their medical system. So it's a problem. Anyway, this class is at an end. So I'm really happy that you guys came and participated with me. And I hope to see you in the next lesson that I have right after this, or any other time you want to join me. Thanks for coming, everyone. Take care.
Thank you very much.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you very
Thank
much.
you.
Bye bye. Thank you.